Creature design seems simple enough when first looking at it, but a big mistake that a lot of people have is simply grabbing an animal and slapping things on it. That's not creature design, it's more like animal adaptation. Good creature designs all have one thing in common: unique, easy to identify silhouettes. What makes a silhouette easy to identify? Well, it all starts with big shapes. Different shapes can convey different messages that you want to come across with your creature. For instance, more spiky shapes will come across as a more hostile thing, or rounder shapes, like circles, will be softer and innocent. This also is seen in character design. Most of the time in movies, especially older Disney movies and things like that, the villains will have sharper designs, being more threatening and dangerous, whereas the good guys of the movie will have rounder designs, friendlier. Here you can clearly tell who is the villain and who is the good guy. To create anything, you need to find some inspiration and create some type of concept. For my creature that I'll have in this video, I began with the concept of something that lurks in the swamps of Cocodrie. I did know that I wanted to veer away from the typical, alligator thing of Cocodrie, so I didn't want the ambush predator to be under the water. The idea of having a gigantic creature that lurks above the boats seemed interesting to me. So I began to look at things with long legs, and I even looked at things like herons or egrets that are also in the swamps of Cocodrie. Again, when designing my creature, I had my references up, and I started blocking out small silhouettes, looking at the main shapes, and really going for that long-leggedness, the tallness, long necks. I really liked the heron idea of striking the boats in the water. And as I worked, I came up slowly with a concept of a giant creature that when a low fog comes around in the swamps, it waits for boats to pass by. And as it sees the lights in the down below, it will strike the boats. But when the fog isn't up, it waits patiently underneath the water, sleeping. It has growths on its back that almost look like pylons or stakes of wood sticking out of the water. Its upper body is black to blend in with the night sky. Its on top of its body is brown to blend in with the muddy water, and its spiky legs are white to blend in with the fog. As you can see, I put a few notes noting what is about the creature. Another thing I added is just like how its lower body blends in with the night sky if you're looking up, its eyes look like the moon in the sky. So here's the beginning of a small speed paint I did. I wanted the perspective from the boat, and the person was looking up at the creature at its big moon eyes, and it would be up in the distance, but I couldn't get the perspective right, so I went with something that I felt more confident in drawing, and that's the creature striking down at one of the boats and the other one trying to hastily get away. I really like the idea of the spiky legs being white. They blend into the fog, and so a boat could ride right up on them and not notice them until they're right by the leg. I had a lot of fun drawing this, and I had a lot of fun creating this creature. But if there was only a few things that you took away from this video, it would be these. 1. Find a concept, have an idea in your head, get inspiration, and then when designing your creature, make it have a unique silhouette using large shapes. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope this helps a little bit, so now you can go on and create your own strange imaginary creatures.